January was a very busy month for me. My father in law had a knee surgery, so I was not able to read much, but I still managed to read something. So, I wanted to share my January wrap up in terms of reading books and watching K dramas. First book that I managed to read was Beyond the Door of No Return. It's a story of a daughter who discovers her dead father's own notebooks, which contains his secret fantasies and travels. And the premise does sound interesting, but the execution and the writing is so boring that I dragged myself to finish this one. I know, not a good start to 2025, so it's a no for me. The second book that I picked up was a total disaster. It just messed up my brains. The book is Intermezzo. I know I talked about it earlier, but it is definitely a no for me because I DNF'd it. The third book I read gave me some relief. The book I'm talking about is The Kamogawa Food Detectives. It is such a heartwarming story of a father daughter duo who solves mysteries revolving around food. This book is hyped up on Instagram and for the right reasons. This book gave me major food cravings, and it is definitely a yes for me. The first K drama I finished was When the Phone Rings. It's a story about a couple who are forced into an arranged marriage, but a threatening call from a kidnapper just changes their lives. To be honest, I found it to be overhyped, overrated. I actually didn't like it. It just didn't pique my interest, so it was an average watch for me. I loved the second K drama I watched. It was The Judge from the Hill. It's the story of a demon who is sent onto the earth as a punishment but ends up falling in love with a human. Everything about this K drama was perfect. The characters, the storyline, the fantasy element, just perfect. I loved it. Definitely a 5-star watch for me. So that's it for my January wrap up. Let me know how many books you read and how many K dramas you watched in the month of January in the comments below.